Speaking of the Honda years, that's when you went undefeated for the first time. What was that experience like as you were, obviously you didn't have that in mind at the beginning of the year, but as the weeks click off, it starts to come into your mind, like as you get closer to the end of the season, what's that pressure like?
In 2002, the first time I felt the pressure, you're gonna think I'm lying to you. This is not
Final moto?
Yeah, the final moto.
Really?
Because I'm like, you've made it this far.
This is the first time it's real.
Yeah,
Like,
you're like, okay.
This is the only
You're
one
like,
that
holy
counts.
shit, dude. Like, yeah, because basically, if you don't win this last moto, then it's like, okay, well, then what the hell did it matter if you won like week 4? That's how it was. I'm like, and the first time, I'll never forget this. This thought is so vivid in my mind, because you hear a lot of athletes, racers talk about pressure and mental pressure. It was the first time I'm like, holy shit. I can sympathize with people who say that they felt the pressure of having to win. That's what I felt like. Dude, it was heavy. I wasn't like I was going out there and saying, I'm going to try to go 24-0. It just happened. It never was my plan to go 24-0 because hell, like no one had done that. It wasn't like, man, I want to do this. It just happens every single weekend.
It's like you said earlier, you always go into the race thinking someone can beat you,
Yeah.
no matter how dominant you were. And I think that's what keeps
Exactly.
you on your toes. Like you're not too comfortable, you're not
Overconfident.
complacent, overconfident. You're going into it with this mindset of, I've put in the work, I know I can do this, but I could get beat. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to let my guard down, make a mistake. Like,
your response right there is one of the best responses that I've ever heard from anyone. And I'm not saying that. And that approach is exactly the way that I approach my racing, 100%. And that's why, like, because I'll tell this story. So many people have asked me, what was it like? I'm like, I'm telling you, I wasn't worried about going 24-0. Oh, that's bullcrap. Yeah, you were. I'm like, dude, no way, because every single weekend, and I told you at the beginning of this interview, I'm like, I raced scared, and like, I never took anything for granted. I always knew that I had a great chance of winning because of the preparation that I did, but I would never take anyone for granted.